Oh, here we go. That was terrible.
Welcome back.
Holy
All right,
shit.
so
3
sorry.
weeks. It's all Alex's fault. Everything.
man.
Everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So Nate
so
likes
long.
to be super clean with everything. Super clean. Super clean.
Look at him throwing me under the bus right now.
Well,
This motherfucker.
I was sick and I was like, I'm not gonna go up there. I know he's gonna be like.
I was sick first.
I was sick. I was sick first.
I was sick before
No,
you were
dude,
sick.
I was sick first, and I was sick for like a good 3 weeks. For like a good 2 weeks.
Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know, because I went to Chicago, and I got sick in Chicago, and then
I was sick.
Oh, were you already?
I was sick first, and I was sick for like 2 whole weeks, and then you were like, dude, I think I'm sick. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck. And
Well,
but like by the time your sickness ended, I was still sick though.
yeah, you were still sick. That's because I fucking pumped myself full of natural shit, dude.
Full of natural vitamins.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was like on I was doing honey and lemon twice a day.
Me too.
And then I was doing my vitamins, and I was doing like some other natural tea stuff, and then all that shit just shortened it up. I was doing like the Zicam gummies. I was doing all kinds. Yeah, dude.
Zicam helped me a lot. I'm not even kidding.
I was doing all kinds of shit.
Shout out to Zicam. Thank you.
We're not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but thank you. Shit.
And then you had did you get the tooth pulled or what?
No, I didn't get the tooth pulled. So I got an abscess tooth. Everybody, make sure you get your abscess teeth, or if you have any type of pain in your tooth, go to the dentist. Don't fuck around.
Are you getting it pulled? Or?
I have to get it pulled. So
When?
it might be surgical because the gum. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it might not be. Dude, I went to the dentist yesterday.
No.
I'm pissed.
What'd they do?
Because I went there and I didn't get anything done.
Oh, I
So, I was supposed to. So,
they didn't even do a colonoscopy.
well, I don't know if they had the tools for that.
Oh, they do that for me.
It's pretty tight. No, listen.
They got pens.
I went to, oh, I don't even
You
know.
know, stuck a Sharpie. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna be. So I went there, and for number one, they were 20 minutes late taking me back. So I was pretty upset about that. They were 20 minutes late taking me back. My appointment was at 4. I didn't go back till 4:20, and then I get back there, and I'm like,
420, dude.
yeah, I go back there, and I'm like, lay down. They do an X-ray on the side. I'm like, look, this is what it is. My molar. There's like a quarter of it, busted. I just need, I need you to fill it, And she goes, okay. She goes, and it was the same woman who did my surgical extraction on my tooth on my bottom jaw. And she goes, okay, well, so she looked at it, and she goes, okay. She goes, so, and I said, are you exposing any of the root, and because there's 4 roots on a molar. And she goes, no, we won't expose any of the root, but we'll have, we got to clean it up and stuff. And she goes, there's a small chance that when we put the filling in there, when the numbing wears off, it could create a toothache. Because if the filling is close to the root, I don't know how much wall there's going to be between the root and the filling. And so I'm like, well, fuck, man. Because it doesn't hurt. Like, right? It doesn't hurt. And I'm thinking to myself, I have bad luck. So knowing my luck, and I'm in the chair, I'm like, can you just give me like 5 minutes? Let me think about this.
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes.
So she
please,
does.
Please, nurse.
And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, knowing my luck, they'll do it. I'll go home, numbing or wear off. A day goes by, and now I got a bad toothache. Yeah. So then I'd have to go to, because it's a molar, they don't do root canals where I go. On a molar, they don't do root canals. So I'd have to go to a specialist and get the fucking root canal. And it's like, well, I don't have insurance.
Pull the tooth. Yeah,
like I don't have insurance. So it's like, I don't want to pull the tooth because right underneath that tooth is where I had my other tooth pulled.
So just be a fucking whole
So
gap.
just be a giant gap. So I don't want to do that. So I didn't get anything done, but I rescheduled the appointment for January 29th. And if I have 2, I have a referral to get a root canal, and then I also have another appointment with the same dentist. So if I don't get the root canal, then I'll have them fill it. And
I gotta wait for the abscess to go, like the infection to go away.
Yeah, you gotta, yeah.
I still have an infection, but it was really bad, and I had to go to the ER. Do not fuck around with that shit. You can die from that. Don't recommend cracking your teeth. Definitely not recommend doing that.
No,
it was not fun.
Yeah, don't fucking. Dude, teeth suck. I'm a fan of
just pull your teeth. Don't pull your teeth. I'm not gonna say it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Pull them motherfuckers. Pull them bitches. It's been crazy. Christmas was fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, we missed Christmas. We missed New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah, Christmas was crazy.
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Thank you for tuning in. If you guys
Thank you
are
for
still
tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to the podcast. You want to come to my fucking house? Huh?
Marijuana is legal in Illinois.
Marijuana is legal in Illinois.
There's only like 2 dispensaries though. So
you fucking cunt.
In there.
Yeah, fuck you. Illinois. If you fucking listening to
what is going on, dude?
Listening to my podcast, I fuck you, yeah. Yeah, fuck this bitch. Yeah. Fuck you, man. I was doing that shit all night last night to Haley. I was like, you want to go into the bedroom? Let's get a little bang bang.
Haley, I feel sorry.
She was like, she's looking at me and she's like, that's pretty good. Like, these pretty good, pretty good accent. And I'm like, I know. I've been working on it for years. Finally mastered it. Yoel Romero. He's a UFC.
So how you guys doing?
They can't talk back to you. He does this. They're not.
That's good. I'm sorry, Nate. I was talking to our friends. What do we got? What are we doing? We sleeping?
Dude, I was sleeping good this morning. I was like, man, I gotta get up. It's like this fucking Alex motherfucker's coming to my house. Don't fucking do that shit.
Hello? How's everyone doing? So today, boys and germs, cooties specifically, so while I was sick during that whole time, I was just chilling and
He's
slowly
really
fucking dying.
Thinking about his sexuality.
I was thinking about my sexuality. No, I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I was playing the Grand Theft Auto 5 on Xbox.
Fuck Xbox.
Well, I have both.
Fuck anybody who
whatever.
uses Xbox.
Yeah, I don't have a PC. The PC's the master race, but I just wanted to say that. No, I'm kidding. And there's this one thing that I like to do online the most. Like gives me the most money.
Oh, you're playing online GTA.
Online
Dude,
GTA.
I played online GTA, and I suck. People would just kill me, okay?
You can turn on passive mode.
What the fuck is passive mode?
So you don't get shot or you can't kill anybody.
Oh, you can't kill anybody, though?
You can't kill anybody, you can't get shot.
Well, that sucks. Because I want to kill people, but I don't want everybody killing. Like, I don't want to go. I'm not out searching for the people that other players to kill. I'm just killing the computers online. You know what I mean?
The people.
Yeah, but the players that when you're online, they hunt you down.
Because you kill the people. So
right.
Your mental state rises. Your mental state, if you kill people, cops, whatever.
Yeah, but even if I'm not killing people, dude, they're still hunting me down.
They're going to hunt you down no matter what.
Right, but it's stupid. Like, can we all just play and fucking... I mean, look, yeah, let's kill each other sometimes. But the whole... Like, I get online and it's all they're doing is killing me with fucking airplanes and shit.
So this guy plays barely any video games.
And yeah. I'm like, I don't got no fucking money, okay? I don't got no fucking money.
This is what I was getting
and I can't do anything, okay?
So because we can't do anything and we don't have any fucking money, you can't get the nice cars that fucking are armored.
Well, I mean, I got a nice apartment with like a 10-car garage attached to it. I do own that.
I've got all the apartments.
Yeah, fuck you.
So anyway,
you don't got all the apartments.
No, I have like 4 of them. But
so you lied. Why? So you blatantly Jesus.
All the important apartments I have.
So he blatantly lied.
So
it was just a blatantly lie. It was a blatant lie.
So in order to get a lot of money at once and have friends and fun and
how do you do it?
Stuff, you play heists. You know what heists are?
Yeah. Yeah.
So heists are in the game are essentially huge jobs in quotation marks to where you go steal a bunch of money and you split the money evenly between people. And I like the concept of heists, and obviously it's got to be done before. So we're gonna talk about heists today, because there's got to be some real crazy fucking people that want to rob some.
Yeah, I mean, look at Bonnie.
Look at
Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't know who Clyde is.
Bonnie and Clyde.
My grandma's Bonnie.
Really?
Well,
whatever.
Who's Bonnie and Clyde?
Fuck that bitch.
Who's Bonnie and Clyde? Let's talk about it.
Bonnie and Clyde. Was it on there's a movie on Netflix. I don't know a lot about them. I just know that they were like, I think they definitely killed people. They died though. I mean,
they definitely killed people and they died.
They did, yeah.
That's nice.
And I think they robbed. I think they robbed like some banks and shit and
like a heist type style. Like
I don't know if they were not like a heist. You know what I mean? Like a heist in Grand Theft Auto where you rob the fucking thing. I don't think it was like a heist. I just think they walked into a bank and said, "Give me your fucking money, or I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers."
Bonnie Elizabeth Parker and Clyde Champion Barrow.
Wow, what a middle name, Champion.
Yeah,
real fucking champ.
Were an American criminal couple who traveled to central United States with their gang during the Great Depression, known for their bank robberies, although they preferred to rob small stores or rural gas stations. So they were a couple.
Yeah.
That's a couple of real winners, am I right?
I mean, they weren't brother and sister.
That's crazy. May 23rd. They both died May 23rd, 1934.
That's
what happened?
They died in a hail of gunfire, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I just said.
It was a joke.
What is that pop socket on the back of your phone right there?
The only pop socket that I can afford right now, since they're fucking $10 still.
You bought that pop socket?
I didn't buy this.
You brought that pop socket in my fucking house? No, I'm just kidding.
Now that everyone sees a pop socket, yeah, there's a Bonnie and Clyde movie in 1967.
There's another one that it was like 2018, I think, last year. It's got Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. It's on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a pretty decent movie.
So anyway, I'm not talking about Bonnie and Clyde type like small robberies.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like big, huge, extravagant, like
real heists.
Yeah,
like legit.
Out. Yeah. So we have
behind the camera. There's a big TV, and there is some stuff on it.
He's just big TV. He's got to say the big TV part.
It's only like a 35.
We got a
or 37.
big TV. We have a fucking a small fucking 12-inch monitor behind the camera.
Yeah, it's really tiny. We can barely see it. I have to have really like high-powered glasses.
He does. He presses a button on the side.
Yeah, don't let
Spy Kids, and then shit
don't let
in.
these fool you. And yeah, there's some stuff on it right now.
That's nice.
So yeah,
all right. Thanks, Nate.
there's some stuff on it right now. Something about Craig, and not
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this article that we have pulled up says, "Hi, I'm Craig." The first one. It's about heists. It says, "Hi, I'm Craig. Welcome to the salon. This is mental floss." And
what the fuck? Listen, no.
Okay, so that.
Okay, so. So that's definitely not. Let's see here.
Go back.
Why? No, because
you're right. Okay,
yeah, we gotta go to 2, bro.
In 2000, a group attempted to rob a diamond exhibition in London's Millennium Dome. The exhibition included the Millennium Star diamond, worth over 200 million pounds. Now, if you guys don't know what 200 million pounds is in American currency,
look it up.
You look it up. So the robbers had grabbed. What the fuck?
Listen, man.
If the robbers grabbed 200 million pounds and some other diamonds, it would have been the biggest robbery of all time. They dressed up as workers, drove an excavator through the dome, then released smoke bombs. But police had already been surveilling the group, so they were in the room dressed as cleaners and managed to capture them. That is some. Okay.
That sounds like some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yeah, it is. But
that's like Grand Theft Auto right there.
Listen to this shit. Like,
it's Grand Theft Auto.
These police, these guys,
it's Grand Theft
and
Auto.
girls, these police people were dressed up as cleaners. These motherfuckers had an eye on them already. That shit is that they were like, you know what, bud?
Dude, there's a movie. I don't remember the fucking name, but you got to watch it. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, dude, this movie, it's about like a bank heist, and it's such a good. It's
Batman.
No, I think it has Denzel Washington in it though. It's amazing if you watch the movie, like how they actually pulled the bank heist off. You think, wow, like that's so intelligent. Like that's such an intelligent way to fucking do it. Obviously, they made a movie about it, so doing it in real life kind of
would not
wouldn't work. But if they didn't make a movie about it and someone actually did it, it's like the way they fucking did it is crazy.
Was it Die Hard?
No, it wasn't fucking Die Hard.
It's one of the Die Hards.
Listen, it's not one of the.
Bro, I got Die Hard 1, 2, 3. I've got all the Die Hards. Ask me why.
Why do you have all of the Die Hards?
I love Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis I like him too.
I love Bruce Willis.
I like him too, bro. He's good. I mean, he's good, man. He's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the name. I'm gonna tell you the name. You gotta give me a minute. I gotta look it up.
Hey, shout out to Bruce Willis. Hey man, if you're listening,
why are you?
If you're listening,
this motherfucker.
I appreciate you. I know you're an older gentleman now, but back in the
Inside Man, it's called Inside Man with Denzel. It's got Denzel Washington.
I think it's got being Inside Man.
It's got Clive Owen in it. This movie, if nobody's seen this movie, it's like one. It's one of my top. It's such a good movie.
Inside Man.
Yes. And Clive Owen is an awesome actor. I've always liked him. Dude, it's good.
My girlfriend's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you looking up Inside Man for?"
It's really just tell her the real truth.
Tough detective Denzel Washington matches wits with a cunning bank robber as a tense hostage crisis is unfolding. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's good. It's a really good movie. It's funny because they put that as like the plot, which is kind of the plot, but you see this bank heist unfold, and you start thinking if you've never seen it before, you're watching, you're like, wait a minute, oh, they're fucking caught, and you're like, wait, what's happening right now? I don't understand what's going on.
Don't play it. Don't spoil it.
It's a good movie. You got to watch it.
All right,
you got to watch it.
So we're going to number 2.
That was a short heist, but yeah,
it was a short heist. But imagine like being the cops, being like, yeah, we're gonna, like we know. We know it's going to happen.
Well, they probably weren't good at hiding it. Terrorists aren't good. They're like, we are in America. We will kill. And we're like, dude, you just tracked your cell phone, bro.
Yeah, we
know. You were using a phone from Sprint, man. It's not even a burner, bro. What are you doing? We're going to JFK. Steal a plane. You know what I mean? These people aren't very smart.
Another heist involving robbers dressed as workers was the 2011 Banco Itaú burglary in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The bank was being renovated, so 12 men dressed in gray uniforms managed to make it into the building. Around midnight, they took $58.5 million worth of valuables from around 170 private strong boxes. So there's no, in this paragraph, like what I just read, there is no consequences. So
well, you're in Brazil.
Don't do that though.
You're in Brazil, so you
can just take anybody. So. Another famous Brazilian heist happened at the Banco Central.
Oh my god, dude! So the first one was $58.5 million, and then 170 private boxes.
And the second one was $95 million.
$95 million.
After spending 3 months tunneling under the bank for 78 meters. So if you don't know
crazy.
78 meters, in miles, look it up because I don't.
I don't. Yeah, we don't know what that is. So when we tell you that. If you don't know what it is, we don't either. So you have to look it up.
It's long. 78 is a long
78
number.
is as long as my...
In 2008, a man robbed an armored truck in Washington after putting an ad on Craigslist for a list of road maintenance workers. About 12 of them showed up in the bank wearing yellow vests and safety goggles, and that's how the robber dressed to grab money from the truck. So when the authorities went looking for him, they found a bunch of men who looked just like him. That's
listen, I'm not gonna talk shit about this site, but the person who decided to write these little articles
yeah.
You need to think about your life, dude. Just
write better articles.
Figure it out, man.
You don't have to add.
I'm not even a fucking writer, but all you have to do is copy and paste. You literally had one job. Google something, copy, and paste it. That's all you had to do. That's it. You failed.
Speaking of Googling something, we just Googled something and
you fucking failed.
Apparently this is the first one.
It is. So, which meaning it has a lot of visitors if it's, on the front page of Google. But the thing is, people are going to the site, but they're not staying on this fucking thing.
No, I wouldn't either. So basically this dude hired a bunch of fucking...
Well, he had to look just like him.
The dude, that sounds like a GTA heist right there.
That does. That's just like the GTA heist.
That's pretty...
Have you?
I wouldn't. I'm not thinking about it.
Oh.
You know, I would never do that. I would. But
Listen,
you know,
let me tell you something. When I see those trucks drive by, I'm like, man. Like if you like, I'm not gonna lie. Look, if you're at a store and you see that Garda truck outside, you're like, I bet that motherfucker's got some money in it.
And you know that motherfucker's packing. Actually, I know.
I think there's usually 3 people in the truck.
Yeah.
So because my sister used to. Well, this was 5, 8 years ago. I mean, it was a while ago. You know what I mean? It's not like it was recent, but I'm sure they haven't changed too much, other than maybe adding more people. You know, but there was he worked for I think he worked for Garda. I think it was Garda, and there was 3 people. So there was him, and then there was the driver, and then there was another guy. I guess he just chilled him back with a shotgun.
You know, you can shoot through that bulletproof glass with a 9mm.
Oh well, on the new ones.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we were just at.
I'm just saying. I don't recommend it. I'm just saying.
We were just at fucking because we were just at. Where were the fuck? I can't even remember where the fuck we were at. But they Garda came. Oh, Menards. Garda came in, and we went outside, and I'm like they had a fucking van.
Just regular van.
It was like a fucking. It was like one of those
Sprinter vans or something.
It was like a new one of those newer like weird looking vans. You know what
I'm talking about the old style Garda trucks.
Yeah, the old style, the ones that were
you
like
can shoot through those windows.
Well, weird. I didn't know. I mean, never
I only
tried. So
I mean, I only know that from word of mouth. So in 1997,
do you know I was going to apply for Brinks when I was younger?
I was thinking about applying for
because I was like, that's pretty dope, like, you know, and then they fucking, as I'm applying for it, I'm thinking to myself, what? Because it wasn't like you didn't apply for like a specific area. It was like you applied, and then it was like
you just drove.
Yeah, it was like wherever. So like you could be in Chicago for a week, or you could be in. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I was like, I'm cool with Janesville because nobody's gonna rob shit here. Nobody's doing. They're just not. Like, I'm sorry, nobody's robbing a Brinks truck or a Garda truck in Janesville. And if they are, they're really fucking stupid, and they're gonna do it with a squirt gun. Okay, so
you don't know. You know what I mean?
They're not. They're not.
And
bro.
then all you hear is like, you're not getting past that truck unless you got a bomb. And then fucking, you know how rednecks are with moms. You know,
there's nobody in Janesville that's smart enough to fucking
praise Hill and praise Dale.
That's
throw a bomb under a guarded fucking truck and
listen. Even if they're rednecks, well, listen. This what we're gonna do here. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna go get the fucking truck. Okay, we're gonna get tow straps. Right? We're gonna go tow her up. We're gonna bring her back to the farm. Listen. Listen.
So we're gonna tow the truck and bring it back to the farm.
I just want some new stacks.
Okay.
Just want some new stacks.
New stacks.
Just want some new stacks.
I can't wait to buy my mom a new boyfriend
for the Chevy. Listen, what I'm saying is these motherfuckers planning any kind of a thing or a robbery would literally be like, well, let's get some Cheetos. Well, we're in there. Don't forget the Bud Light. And listen.
I don't want Bud Light. I'm sick of Bud Light. I'm gonna drink that Hams.
Listen, I want
Hams.
I only need to, and this is how it is too. Like everybody's interrupting everybody. You know what I mean? Like during the whole guy. And listen, and the one guy's going, listen. I don't need the whole money.
I want cigarettes.
I just need enough money for new Doritos. I just need.
I want to make sure I have shoes.
Yeah, they're literally, like, I swear to God, it would just. That's how it would be. Everybody's interrupting.
And then no one would fucking do the heist.
Right. And then when it came down to the day, the one guy goes, well, I already bought some new stacks for the truck, so I don't need the money no more. Mom borrowed it to me. Then the one guy goes, yeah, Dad got me some cowboy boots, so I'm good.
Yeah. I got smokes. I just stole them.
That's funny. We just listen. If you're a redneck,
hey man,
to you.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are rednecks. Shout out to all. You know what? Shout out to Bruce Willis. Shout out to Zycam. Shout out to rednecks, man.
Jesus.
Hey, you guys are making the world turn, man.
Yeah, you're just making it a better place on Friday night on Milton Avenue, aren't you?
In 1997, robbers stole $18.9 million from the Los Angeles Dunbar Armored Truck Depot. They held up the guards during the overnight shift and stole money from the vault. By the time they were caught in the early 2000s, $10 million was gone.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's the money, Lebowski? Sorry, that was me
these are I know.
I thought it was funny.
You went to McDonald's and got that?
Yeah, you want to know why?
Did you get a breakfast sandwich?
No, I actually did not. You want to know why? That was $1 with a coupon.
I mean, I suppose.
So if you guys don't have the McDonald's app, shout out to the McDonald's app.
Oh man, this motherfucker gone for 3 weeks and feels like shout out LG. Shout out Wood. Shout out 2x6s. Yeah, fucking just shouting everything out.
Hey man, I'm glad to be alive, man.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't dying in the first place.
I felt like I was. So
you had a tooth. It was
tooth, and I was sick.
Yeah.
They held up the guards during overnight. So robbers just stole 18.9 million.
Yeah, I mean, this guy writes that they were never found, but who knows? I mean, with this guy, we have no idea if they were caught or not because he doesn't really like to clarify.
Well, they say by the time they were caught in early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
10 million was gone. Like $10 million just vanished.
Well, see, this is the other thing too. People are stupid, so they'll go and they'll rob, right? Mm-hmm. They'll go and they'll rob $20 million, and then they go out and they'll blow $5 million like right away, and you're going, you can't.
Where'd the fucking $5 million come from, bud?
Well, the government says right. The government's like, where did you get $5 million? Like you went out, you bought this huge house, you bought all these nice cars.
Hey, man.
Where'd the money?
Where'd
the money come from, dude?
Where'd the money come from?
And these people are stupid.
Well, I wanted a pack of cigarettes and I ended up buying the whole damn store.
Right. And it's like, where'd the money come from? And obviously, you can't answer. But if you told the government, you're like, listen, I robbed this place, they'd be like, listen, we're not going to fuck with you. Pay your taxes, man. Right?
Yeah, in this day and age, dude.
No, for real.
You know what? Can we tax you on that heist?
Dude, the government is fucked. That's what I'm saying. They'll be like, listen, here's the deal. We're not gonna fucking do anything, okay? But you gotta pay. You at least gotta pay 30%. I'm sorry. Like we can't we can't do the standard 18.
Negotiating.
Right, you gotta be 30.
Just taxes on a heist.
Right.
Hey, what's the tax on a heist nowadays?
Yeah. And then you got the redneck. I'll give you 35. Best I can do. And their government, great.
Great. Yeah. Fuck. What's 35% of $10 million?
3.5. That was
3.5
million.
$1 million.
I pay. Listen.
How the fuck did you figure that out?
Because you have.
Sorry, I got like 2 hours of sleep.
If you say you have $100.
Yeah.
There's only 10, 20, 30, 40.
So you'd have to pay
$3.5 million.
$3.50
on 100. For 35% is $35.
On 100.
On 100 is $35.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I think your math's off.
35% of 100 is $35.
I think 25%
Check
of
it.
$5.
Dude, there's only
6 cents.
There's 4 quarters in a buck, bro. So if there's 4 quarters in $1, 25% would be $25.
I can't even type right now.
You're doing them. It's not. It's right.
Stop messing.
Oh man, have you?
Fuck, it's $35 US. All right, you're right. All right, I don't want to talk about it.
But 3.5 million. Like if I had to listen, and people get so caught up. Like if they win the lottery, it's the same thing. They'll win the lottery. They'll win like 30 million, right? And then they take the payout. They don't take the payments over time. So they take the payout. Well, when you take the payout, you pay super high in tax. I mean, it's probably like 35% or something. It's crazy. If not half. Could be, it could get real high. Well, if you get 20 million and the government says we want 7 million, everybody's like, oh, this is bullshit. And I'm like, you still have
you still have so much fucking money.
Right, what is that, $13 million that you have?
What is wrong? Like, okay, like fucking take it. Oh, cool.
Right. Like even if I won 5 million and they said we want 3, I still have $2 million. Sure, I'm giving up more than I'm giving you 3, but I still have 2 million. Like I'm cool with it.
I'd probably invest, honestly, dude.
Well, yeah,
if I did a heist, which I would not. I don't recommend doing heists. Shout out to all the heist. No.
Yeah, but if you do the problem is if you did a heist and you invested money, you'd have to.
Wouldn't that be a hard, like, definitely a target? Like the FBI would be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, yeah, if you just start a business. So I mean, you could probably get away with it if you like. Started an offshore account. If you for number one, you'd have to put all your money offshore. That's right away. You'd have to take all that money, get it out of the U.S., and then you could start. I think, like I'd probably start a business out of the United States, like offshore somewhere.
hypothetically.
Yeah,
speaking.
hypothetically. I started a business like offshore somewhere, and then I would do business in the U.S. though. Like that would be like I do business everywhere, but that you could probably start one in the U.S., but you'd have to be good, man. You'd have to like dummy shit up. That you'd have to make up investors. You'd like have to probably start corporations that you own but don't own.
Mm-hmm.
And
not saying you should do that,
right? That you own but don't own, and then like have that company invest in you to start the business. You could probably get away with it if you knew how to like all the little loopholes.
Yeah, if we knew, but we don't.
Right.
And you don't either, because that's not recommend. We don't recommend.
Right. Just I don't know. Listen.
We don't recommend doing this.
I don't know how to not pay taxes every year. Okay. I don't know how to not pay federal tax on a business. I have no idea.
I truly don't know how to not do that.
Really?
Yeah. You want to know why?
Well, you don't.
I get emails every fucking year.
You email?
From TurboTax. No, I get emails from TurboTax every fucking year.
Yeah, you got to use an accountant, bro.
Should I use an accountant?
I mean, how much money did you make?
Like $5
for the whole year.
It feels like it.
I mean, if you're making 60 or above, I'd say use an accountant.
I'm not making no 60. I'm making under 20.
Yeah, we're using an accountant for sure.
Under 20,000 a year? You're using an accountant?
Well, if you're making,
would you use an accountant if you're making under $20,000 a year? Let's not talk about this. We're talking about heist right now.
If you're making under 20,
yeah.
I mean, you don't. If you're just someone working, just a normal person working, and you're making like, I don't know, 20, 30,000, you could use like H&R Block or maybe TurboTax. I don't know, like, but Haley uses an accountant, and I definitely use an accountant.
Just
so
fucking ballers around here.
Well, not ballers, but definitely. I mean, you want to make sure that you're getting your maximum. But I done my taxes by myself last year. I didn't pay.
And that shit sucked.
I didn't pay any federal tax. So
did it suck? Doing your own taxes?
I mean, it was kind of shitty a little bit doing my own because like I had all this shit that I had to. I mean, I didn't really like it, but I mean.
And even earlier, an armored car robbery occurred in 1950 at the Brinks Car Depot.
This
in Boston.
motherfucker.
11 criminals staked out the depot for a year. I keep saying, it is Depot.
Yeah, the Home Depot. Yeah.
I used to call it Depot.
What?
My dad is Mexican, man. I don't want to talk about it.
He always brings up his dad. Like, that's the reason why
so I thought lemons, or I thought limes were lemons for the longest fucking time. I thought they were the same thing, just yellow limes and green limes.
That's funny. That's funny as shit.
Because lemon. Alex, pass me the lemon.
Hey, go get that fucking lemon.
Lemon. You say lemon. I'm like, he's just saying fucking weird lemon. Okay, let me go get the green one. Give me the lemon. And that's the yellow one.
Look at this. China's largest bank robbery. They fucked up there. China's largest bank robbery ever took place.
So they wrote this in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, they definitely fucked up.
Didn't even copy and paste. They just looked over at the other monitor and was like...
China's largest bank robbery took place in 2007 when two managers at the Agricultural Bank of China managed to embezzle 51 million yen, or 6.7 million US dollars. That's, I mean,
compared to everything else on the list, 6.7
do you know why? Like, I feel like China doesn't have a lot of shit because those motherfuckers are straight up like, if you do it, we're gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're very socialistic country, so you do what I say or you fucking die.
What's going on a little bit? One of them stole a smaller amount earlier in the year.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more to it.
200,000 yen, and he spent it on lottery tickets. He wanted enough to replace the money and have some left over. But when he tried to repeat the crime with a partner, they didn't win enough, so they kept embezzling and eventually got caught. The lesson is work alone. No, there's no lesson here. Listen,
yeah.
We're not teaching you guys what the fuck.
Yeah,
we're not. Disclaimer, all right?
Listen.
Here's a real disclaimer, all right? We're not teaching you how to do a heist. We're just two dudes reviewing some stuff.
This motherfucker's like, listen, this is how you commit a murder. Lesson learned.
Disclaimer.
Lesson learned. Don't murder people with friends. Yeah. Okay.
Disclaimer. We're not talking about. In 1997, Valerio,
what the fuck?
Valerio let's say Vici, and his gang stole from.
Oh,
celebrities.
that's probably what it is.
Well, I don't fucking speak
Yeah,
Italian.
it probably is.
Valerio Vici and his gang stole from celebrities, royalty, and millionaires by breaking into the Knightsbridge safe deposit center in London. So they're in London, 1997. They got in the vault by saying they wanted to rent a safe. Then they held up the guards and used metal cutters to steal from the boxes. Vici already had around 50 armored robberies under his belt, which helped him bankroll a famous life of luxury and has a nice belt. Who would fucking say what? Who wrote this? Where did he go? Dad,
why'd you leave?
what the fuck, dude?
I'm sick of fucking listening to him. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. So this dude was like, "Yo, I want to start saving money." And he walked in and he was like, "Surprise, we're not saving money." I guess he is saving money by robbing. So,
the
fuck? Hold on. How do you hold up? See, this is why I don't like this article, because they don't tell you how they just walked in with guns and held up.
Yeah. Listen,
not like we're trying to tell you how to do it. Right. We're just saying, like,
we're leaving that one. Let's see what this is. It says 25 historic. I never heard any of those. So, the
Great Brinks robbery. There's this one fucking heist or one robbery. This dude used to fly in like the 1950s, right? This dude used to fly in a fucking like a little duster plane or whatever the fuck they're called, crop duster, whatever.
A crop duster. Yeah.
That's what they call it in GTA.
Crop dust the shit out of that bitch.
And that looks like a scary fucking image. What the fuck is it?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry guys, I can't. Sorry. Jesus. What the fuck
is that? A mask? That better be a mask, dude. That's fucking weird.
I don't think so. I feel like that's a person, bro.
That's weird.
This is a long article.
So this dude, I don't know. I forgot his name and shit, but it was like the 1950s. He flew around a plane.
Victor?
Landed in multiple places and just fucking robbed banks and shit like that. Got back in the plane and fucking flew off. It was like, everyone was like, what are we going to do? No one could find him and shit. And he's like, whatever. And then one day I remember hearing about this or reading something about this or some shit. One day he came down like from his plane, like he fucking got done robbing, and then he stayed for drinks, and then he got caught because he was drunk at the bar, and he wasted so much time at the bar.
What a dumbass! He got caught up, man. He got caught up in the game. He got caught up in the game.
He stole so much fucking money just by flying planes back in the 1950s.
You
could get away with so much shit back in the 1950s.
You know who I think about? Like who got away with just got away with everything. It was fucking Pablo Escobar, bro.
We're really gonna talk about Pablo Escobar right now,
dude. He got away with everything. And do you know that what is it? Sean Penn. I think it was Sean Penn. Sean Penn went down and interviewed him and shit. And then
was it Sean Penn?
Yeah. I think it was Sean Penn. I think right?
So. And I remember.
Yeah, and then it was literally shortly after Sean Penn went down there, he got caught. I think for the first time he got caught. Yeah.
First time?
Well, I think it was.
It was like his third time, and then went to.
Because I know he like escaped so many times. Yeah. I don't know how many. I think it was his first, but it could have been a second or third. But not that Sean Penn like ratted his position out, but I think like the U.S. government like tracked Sean Penn's position and shit.
Exactly where
Yeah, not that Sean Penn was involved. Well, I mean, I don't know if he was or not, but I don't think he was. But dude, that like when you think about like
and like his ex henchman and shit, I think he interviewed his ex henchman.
Sean Penn.
Was it that one?
Well, he interviewed Pablo Escobar himself. Like it was literally him and like Pablo. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like watch the interview, but like there's pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't, But when you think about somebody who like, dude, this like he
did it.
Well, and there's still all this money that he just like buried all over the place, like just all kind. Well, there's still. It's just crazy when you like, dude. He had so much. Like he could just do whatever the fuck he wanted. It didn't even matter, dude.
Yeah.
It didn't even fucking matter.
he can he.
Well, he's dead now, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he's dead.
I think he's dead.
So okay, so
he might be still alive.
There was a cop or like the chief of or some agent or something who arrested. I think he arrested Pablo Escobar's son, and then the fucking cartel literally like surrounded the police or their army or whatever, and they're like, "You're gonna give us back his kid," and they did. The cops were like, "Here, you can have him. You can have him back. We don't even fucking want him." And then the guy that arrested him got shot 51 times in his car. Dude, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck?
There's also a story of
don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with them.
How I think someone told me this. I don't remember. Where he got stopped at a border patrol or some shit.
Pablo, or like his crew.
It was Pablo, I think, and that was me. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just I have fucking the pipe problem. So my landlord's at some point in time coming. I don't know exactly what time. So and he's gonna knock on the door, and I can't hear him knocking if he's
if you're rocking.
If I'm rocking with the these
So Pablo goes to Border Patrol, trying to hop the border, or trying to not hop the fucking he can drive right through it.
Right, you just go right.
And one of the guards was like, "Are you Pablo Escobar?" And he was like, "Yes, I am." And he was like trying to like fucking get him out of the car. And he was like, "Listen, I know who you are." Like he said his hello, yada yada. Are you the son of yada 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 yada? Like he knew his whole family and shit. And then the guard was like, "You're good to go."
Why would
he knows like everybody. Like he will know everybody. Yeah. With like one phone call, he could probably kill you.
Listen, here's the deal, man. The
cartel and Pablo Escobar is nothing to fuck with. I mean, it's still fucking.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still huge. It's literally like it's a big, like it's huge. It's crazy, like how big, like it would take an army. You know what I mean? We'd like if we were ever to fight them, it would, because they have so much. I'm sure they got tanks. No. Like I'm sure they have big guns. No, I'm sure that they have actual tanks and military equipment. They're rich as fuck. But yeah, like if I was at Border Patrol and dude come across like, "Listen, I'm Pablo Escobar," I'd be like, yeah, you just move along.
I never saw you,
dude. I'm sorry. Fuck that. There's no way. Like, listen, I'm not that guy. Like I'm not. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I mean, if I was like a killing machine, you know what I mean? If I was just like trained fucking killer, sure, I'd stop him. You know, if I knew, like, sure, come to my house, I can kill 10 guys with my bare hands type shit. Yeah, no.
Well, would you not just kill him right there?
Pablo?
Yeah.
No, I'm more of a like sit and rot type of guy. So what I'm saying is, like, if I was at Border Patrol and I was like a bad motherfucker, like I knew I was a bad motherfucker, you know, kill 10 people, bare hands, okay? I'd be like, sure, I'll fucking pull you out of your car and send your ass away. Like, oh.
What?
That was weird. Wow.
What? Wow. These microphones are fucking, this is
yeah.
Okay, anyway.
So, like, I'd pull him out, dude. I'd pull him out and be like, yeah, dude, this is
you're under arrest,
Pablo Escobar. But listen, in this, like, who I am now, like, I'm not a bad motherfucker. So, to an ordinary person, you know, I don't know, I could probably beat some people up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't killing anybody with my bare hand. Well, I mean, if they're smaller than me and I just punch their face in, but like, no, but I mean, otherwise, if it's just me right now and this dude was still alive, I'm going like this. I'm like, go across that border.
Don't dodge me. I'm not here, man. Just go.
And then Pablo looks at me and he's like winks, and I'm like, yes, good, man. So anytime if I was at border, I'm sorry, like there's no, because if you stopped him and you weren't a bad motherfucker, like you weren't some ex-Green Beret or Navy SEAL or some crazy shit, you're fucking dead. You literally, you're just gonna die. Like, you, honest to God, will die. He'll just make a phone call and you'll fucking die. And it's not like, and the thing is they're not just gonna come and shoot you. Like the cartels, they'll like torture you, man. Cut your fucking arms off, cut your fucking feet off, and then cut your head off and hang. It's fucking crazy. So fuck that.
I'm not saying that I have family in the cartel, because I don't. I'm saying that with this next sentence, I'm saying that in order to keep your electricity bill in Mexico, some people really have to pay the cartel to keep it on.
Well, I'm sure
because they now control some of the government, and it's really fucking terrible.
Well, I think Pablo was probably mostly in like Brazil or something.
Yeah, he was in southern Mexico.
I think he spent a lot of time in Brazil.
Yeah. The cartel's fucking huge now, and I hate talking about it because it's like I don't want to talk about it too much. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not. Look, dude, they're fucking crazy. They're crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like there's some of those motherfuckers. They're like they don't give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
They don't care. Not that they're not that they're strategic. You know what I mean? But they're blatant. So it's not like they're strategically going to kill you in your car. They're just going to shoot you in your car.
Yeah, they're
just at a stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're strategically thinking about it. They're just blatantly gonna murder you.
And nobody can stop them. Nobody can stop them.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, it's like I said. I think it was Pablo's son. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think but he was this person, and the cartel's like, you're gonna give him back, and they're like, okay.
Yeah,
they just
Pablo Escobar is literally living GTA life.
Well, I don't know if he's
lived or living.
All right,
GTA
listen,
life.
You know, so I'm gonna look this up. I want to know.
Yeah, he's living or lived the life of a GTA character, and I think that's why there's so many movies and videos about him and shit.
Yeah, there's a ton of movies and videos about him. I feel like I can't remember if he's still alive. But it said it right there on the side. Fucking dumbass.
Death. He's dead.
He's dead. He died December 2nd, 1993.
Mm-hmm. But his remnants and fucking copycats still.
Who was the guy that they just maybe it wasn't Pablo Escobar. Who was the fucking who's the That's who I think I'm thinking of.
Why is it failing me right now?
You know who I'm talking about. Fucking A, man. It's not Pablo's son. It's that other guy. What's his fucking name?
No, fuck.
What the
type in Hold on. Maybe people also search for right there.
El Chapo.
El Chapo, yeah.
El fucking Chapo.
El fucking Chapo, bro.
I think that's the mother. That's the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So El Chapo.
So El Chapo's like in place of Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's still alive
no, he's
either.
still alive. He's still alive.
I don't know.
Like for sure he's still alive.
Okay, well I want to make sure.
And there's so many songs about him too. It's crazy. El Chapo. You messed up the spelling.
It doesn't matter. It still came up.
Yeah, Mexico's president says El Chapo had the same power as if he led the country himself.
So
and he's still alive.
Yeah, so that's who I'm thinking of. I'm sorry. This whole fucking time, look, Pablo Escobar was a bad motherfucker, but I'm thinking of El Chapo.
I was thinking of Pablo Escobar. I was right with Pablo Escobar.
No, yeah, you were, but for me, for some reason, I was thinking of fucking like Pablo Escobar.
Wait.
Because El Chapo,
they're both fucking huge.
Yeah, but I don't know who's like El Chapo's fucking dude.
El Chapo's a bad motherfucker too.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Either one. I mean, even if El Chapo came to the border, I'd be like, just get the fuck out of here.
So someone interviewed.
They interviewed El Chapo. I'm sorry, Sean Penn interviewed El Chapo. It wasn't Pablo Escobar because he died in 1990 something.
Someone interviewed an ex-henchman of.
That was probably Sean
Pablo
Penn,
Escobar.
maybe Sean Penn.
And this dude. Man, a UFC fighter, he's got the crazy in his eyes, like when he starts fucking fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This man still has the crazy in his eye, just living life.
It's crazy.
He's ex henchman, and he's still like, yeah, I don't kill as much as I used to. And I'm like, what the
as
fuck,
much means he still kills.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It says his net worth is $14 billion. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Way much more.
Way more than that. Way more. I would say in the hundreds for sure. 100%. 100% in the hundreds of billions.
I feel like he just owns Mexico.
Listen, a 14. That is. I can't believe they'd even give that estimate. I know it's in 2016 estimate, but 14 billion. This guy's probably got $500 billion. He's fucking so
in his
much money.
pocket, in his fucking pocket
Yeah,
right now.
This dude's got so much money. Crazy.
Where's he
money.
at right now? Is he in jail, or did he escape again?
It says Mexico's president says El Chapo has the same power as if he led the country himself. I don't know, because it says he's escaped. His first escape, January 19, 2001. Second escape was July 11, 2015. I don't know if he's good.
I remember that second escape.
Yeah, I know.
People were going fucking crazy.
Dude went right out of the fucking toilet, I think it was.
No,
yeah, right here. So this is the one. So El Chapo's son, this is what I was talking about, got arrested. And then the cartel is like, you're going to give us back the kid or we're going to fucking murder all. And they did. They gave them back. Dude, the police are like, you can have them back.
Oh, man, that's fucking... Isn't that scary as shit?
Man,
that'd be fucking scary.
What's scary is like... What's really scary is that they literally were to either the Mexican army or the police. They were like, look, you're giving him back. They surrounded him. They surrounded the police or the army, and they said, you're gonna give him back. And they're like, well, yeah, because you have more money and more power than we do.
You have more people as of right fucking now.
Yeah, they're much bigger than the army, and they got more money. So which means they have heavier firepower. Could you imagine being that kid? He didn't give a fuck. He knows this motherfucker probably got arrested. And he goes, that's all right. I'll be out. And then they killed. I think they killed the guy who arrested him. I don't know, man.
How?
It's like fucking.
How the fuck did the cartel just come around? I know how. Because of poverty, man. I tell you what.
Well.
I tell you what.
Yeah, I mean.
When you're broke, you do some stupid shit.
I mean, it can really.
Why not sound like Larry the Cable Guy? I hate Larry the Cable Guy.
It can really.
You know, I don't hate you, man, but like Larry the Cable Guy, man, your voice is really annoying. Oh man, I don't even want to look at him, bro.
I mean, poverty. I don't know, man. Poverty can do some shit. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard because you have like, you know, when you're in that position, you're just like in that position, and there's like nothing you can do about it. So that's like you resort to things. You know, it's like when people don't have money, they resort to like pawning stuff or selling stuff. You know, and it's stuff they don't want to get rid of, but they have to. You know, and I'm
their tooth fixed or something.
And it's like, I'm not that person. So I'm the motherfucker that's like, yeah, you know what? I need money, but I ain't selling shit. I'm not gonna sell something I like. Fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I sold my press, right? My print press.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I finally got that sold. And the guy's here, you know what I mean? He came from Rockford. He's here and he's getting. I'm like, God damn it. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I was like, man, I don't want to get rid of it. And then it's like.
You haven't used it, man.
Yeah, it's like collecting dust, and I can get the same type of press for way cheaper.
Into poverty? Like, how? What do you mean? So I think
because these people in poverty, I'm sure like the cartel's like, we're gonna help you.
Yeah.
So the way it works is they're like, well, we're gonna help you, so we'll give you money or we'll do this, and then what happens is those people rely on the cartel. Well, when you start relying on, and this is. Not to go political, but this is exactly what the left side, the Democrats, this is exactly how it is that they want to up all this stuff. They want to give you free money because then you start relying on these people. You have to rely on the government. Just like these people in poverty probably rely on the cartel. So they're not going to say shit. They're not going to do shit because, well, they're relying on these people. You know,
that's crazy.
Like some of these politicians are like, well, we want to do a universal income, or we want to do some sort of an income where everybody just gets a paycheck every month. So every person gets $1,000, and we want to take away any arms. So now what happens is you basically have a government that is the cartel. Yeah. And you're just they upped everything for you. So now you're sitting back, you're like, oh, they upped my food stamps and they upped this. Well, now you rely on these people. And what happens is if you do something wrong, they start to pull that string back. They start to pull the string back, and you go, oh shit, they're starting to take they're starting to pull the string back.
Yeah, the string being as in lives.
No.
The cartel.
Well, because, yeah. The cartel's a little different. I'm talking, I mean...
It's a little different.
So with the cartel, it's like if you fuck up, I think depending on who you are, maybe you get a warning, depending, which the warning is like maybe an ass whooping or something. You know what I mean? Like getting real fucked up,
Or
breaking a couple bones, chopping off a finger. But for the most part, yeah, you're probably right. It's like when they pull the string back, it's like taking some lives. You know, maybe they kill a family member, you know, or maybe they kill you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like if it's somebody, I feel like if it's just a nobody, they just kill you. But I feel like if you're not like a nobody, but not necessarily a somebody, maybe they kill your wife, or maybe they kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like they kill somebody you love, and it's like, don't fuck up. Yeah. You know, but no, with government, I'm saying they pull the string back by saying, well, we're not going to give you that paycheck this month. No. And then you're like, oh, I better listen. You know, I'm going to start listening. Like Venezuela is a socialistic country. That's how they are. Like it's funny because Venezuela's and they're like crazy in poverty and bad shit's happening. And they just gave money. They gave money to people and they did all this shit. And it's not good. You can't just give money to people. Mm-hmm. Why would you do that? But that's like the cartel. That exactly what you're saying. It probably came down to poverty. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna fight back. Nobody's gonna fight somebody who's giving them stuff. And like I remember watching, I think it was a show on Netflix about Pablo Escobar. This motherfucker gave everything to people, dude. Yeah. TVs, fucking truckloads of shit, money, food. So everybody was like, he does bad shit, but he takes care of my fucking family, and he don't even know me.
Yeah.
And in a way, I'm not like condoning what they do, but for let's just say Pablo Escobar, you know, I don't know a lot about him. Obviously, I know like control. You know, same with El Chapo, control. But in a sense, I mean, it's almost like they took care of the community, but also kept it in poverty. Do you know what I mean? It's real weird. So they only gave them just enough to live, but never enough to flourish.
I hate talking about this because this is still like he's here and he listens. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's fucking like I don't know.
I'm not saying shit about him. This is just I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. And I'm sure he's not listening to fucking two kids on a podcast.
Yeah, I hope
not. Whatever.
I hope I don't get a call.
Yeah, you're gonna get a call.
Look at man. I can't look at him in the eyes, man. There's a picture. There's this mugshot.
You're funny.
It's really.
You're funny, dude. You're
killing me, man.
You're hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of notorious people. I think we just. God damn, I lost what I was gonna fucking say.
It's crazy, man.
Alex is getting real hot over here. He's like, God, I don't know. Oh my God, he's worried. He's worried, guys.
Dude,
he's worried about it.
Putting this out on the internet, you know what I mean? Like,
he's worried about it.
I'm not Joe Rogan, you know what I mean? I don't have money. You know what I mean? I don't have, I don't have security.
Dude, the cartel is not. They're not going to sit back and go, "Oh yeah, there's this guy who said, it's not."
We haven't said anything bad.
Listen. What I'm saying is, it's not like they're not worried about you, dude.
Okay.
Like even if you got online on Facebook and said El Chapo's a dick face, or the cartel is killing their own people. They're not gonna come to your house. They're not doing that. They're not making a special trip for me or for you. They're not.
I don't think he's a dick face. Listen, you're probably doing it for some reasons. And hey, man, I don't want to be involved. You know.
I mean, look. What I'm saying is, if a celebrity, if somebody with a lot of money. Just say somebody with $50 million gets online and says some bad shit about the cartel, they don't get fucked with. Not because they have money. If he was gonna fuck with anybody, it would be someone who's got power. Yeah. No. He's not gonna fuck with two people who have a podcast that gets 100 views or some shit. No. You know what I mean? He's just not. It doesn't matter what you say. And it's not.
Thank you for the comforting words. I appreciate it.
Well,
my hands are still sweaty though. It's
really?
Fine. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sweating at all.
I'm sweating.
I'm not sweating. I don't know.
It's close. It's close to home.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sweating.
I mean, it's not close to home. I don't know anybody in the cartel or anybody or anything. I'm just saying, like,
I don't know anybody in the cartel. I don't know anybody in the cartel.
Disclaimer.
I've never even been to fucking Mexico.
Just disclaimer. You know,
Why are you?
This is all entertainment purposes.
Why are you disclaiming? We're not. Listen, we're not disclaiming anything. Okay.
This is all entertainment. I'm disclaiming.
Why? Don't fucking disclaim.
So anyways, back to heists. Let's talk about how I have to rob your toilet for like another like 10 minutes.
Dude.
I gotta rob some.
Well, listen,
duties.
Listen, guys. This was a real short episode of the.
Is it short?
Yeah.
How long has it been?
About an hour.
About an hour. This wasn't short. This is normal. This is a normal episode.
So, we'll try to get back on track. 2 a week, 1 a week, and this was just you know how it is, man. Ranting and raving about a bunch of bullshit.
I think you guys would like this.
If you,
I know,
yeah,
you guys would be interested in like some real shit. You know what I mean? Some heists and shit.
I always tell people if you're like a respectable person, don't listen to two kids.
Why? What the fuck?
Because
this is a respectable person's podcast. This is like
listen. Respectable is like, a certain thing, but like when you're, I don't know, when you're starting to talk about,
I think people enjoy this. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you.
I think the dirty people enjoy it.
Dirty people.
Well, not dirty as in not showered.
Dirty as in like.
You know what I'm talking about.
The 40-year-old men that comment on 18-year-old posts or something.
Oh my God. No, dude.
50-year-old men.
What the fuck, bro? Listen, this is what this motherfucker's bro. Listen,
what do you mean?
You need some therapy, man.
I do need some therapy.
If this is what you're thinking about, this motherfucker's at home thinking about, when I'm 50 years old.
I never said when I'm 50 years old. I said there are 50-year-olds commenting on 18-year-olds.
If you're 50 and she's 18, I mean, it's technically legal, but.
What'd you get by cigarettes?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. They raised the age to 21.
You could show your goods,
oh, shit.
but you can't buy cigarettes.
So, real quick before.
You can join the war, but you can't buy cigarettes or alcohol.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this has been fun, guys. This has been fun, but I mean, we got to get the fuck out of here.
I
haven't ate this morning. My stomach is rumbling like a motherfucker because I got up right before he came. Right before he came over to my house. God, Jesus, man. Everybody's got a dirty fucking mind. Yeah, see, this is why I'm saying you can't be respectable and listen to two kids in a podcast.
I wasn't talking. I was letting you talk, man. You had a pause, man. I didn't
Yeah, we're this is it, man. I'm fucking done. We're getting the fuck out of here.
All right, peace, y'all.
You guys fucking, this is bullshit. Fucking bunch of bullshit. This is it, man. This is the last one.
Still recording.
Fucking dumb.